Hello. If you're watching, you can send me a challenge if you'd like. I'm still trying to work out, on Chess, there's like on the home screen, um, you can often see who's streaming. Still trying to sort out how I can get um, that that icon to pop up so other Chess people know that I'm streaming. But yeah, in the meantime, you can send me an invite for a game and I'll play you. I'm accepting Blitz challenges, so for example, 3 minutes each or 3 minutes and 2 seconds increment. Thanks for the challenge. Just give me one moment. I'm just trying to update my streamer page just in some hope that. Okay, so I think I've submitted my. Uh, Hello. Okay, so I was just busy submitting my streamer information to Lichess, so hopefully they can get like a little icon up to show that I'm streaming. But I have received a challenge, so let's go. Thanks for the challenge, Andrew. Oh wait, I accepted it on the wrong. It's not showing on my screen. Hang on, with OBS. Really confused. I'm going well, thanks. I'm just trying to set up my There we go. There we go. It's showing up now, the game. Alright, let's play. Alright, good luck, Andrew. Thanks for the challenge. I'm just twiddling with my screen so I can see chat as I play. How do I do this? Okay, I think I got it. So if I make the screen a little bit smaller. Yeah, this is my first time streaming something like this. I did play in a competition this morning, but um, I was having to alt tab between chats and that was really clunky. So just trying to set it up a bit better. Yeah, with chat, I think I'm still going to have to do the alt tab to see what's happening. Haha, thanks. I gotta relax, eh? Yeah, I think since I've started doing a bit of YouTube and streaming, I find the technology side a little bit clunky, and I feel, but yeah, just getting used to it. Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the point when they can show that I'm streaming on Lichess. Okay, so this game, it's a pretty strategic game here. We haven't exchanged any pieces yet. Thinking about e4. Where are you guys from? If you don't mind sharing. So, okay, so just protecting my knight here. Pretty interesting game here. I feel like neither white or black is really giving in. Hello, Ayuvaragav. Welcome. Yeah, I was playing in a tournament this morning, very early this morning. It was organized by Take Take Take, the chess app. I think they're relaunching their brand and they want to make the app a place where you can play chess as well. So, anyways, there was a prize money event. Um, Went for 2 hours this morning. Really challenging tournament. Okay, so I'm a bit low on time. Yeah, in that tournament, I it was 3 minutes each, so and I constantly was just running out of time in that tournament. just putting a lot of pressure on e4. Yeah, it's good we've got some more people joining the stream. This might be a bad move, I don't know. I was feeling the pressure of e4, on e4, just wanted to support it. That's a good move. Yeah, I was hoping to keep the pawn there and then put my knight on e3. That was my original plan. I lose a pawn. Black's playing really well here. Getting outplayed. Yes, I am a CM, a candidate master. So I have a draw here? Because I'll take it. Will I take it? I might keep playing on. So somehow I'm a pawn up here now. Got a little bit lucky. I think my plan is going to try and move a little bit more quick to gain a bit of time. And then at the right moment, I'll try and perhaps push for something. Although objectively it is a draw. I really need to get my light squared bishop in the game. Black's been doing a really good job in shutting my light squared bishop out. Oh, I see. Alright, swap off knights. I guess this is just a draw, isn't it? It's offering me a draw. Is it a draw? Probably is. I might play on for a little bit, if that's okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is a draw, isn't it? Okay, I'll offer a draw. Yeah, good game, Andrew. Thanks for playing. Good game. Thanks for the game. That was a pretty close game. Yeah, I was definitely in a lot of pressure. I'd have a quick look at the game. Um, yeah, if anyone else wants to challenge me in a game, you're most welcome to. Or Andrew, even if you want a rematch, be happy for that too. I'll just have a quick look at the game. So I've been playing these setups a lot recently online. Okay, so people play e4 straight. Sorry, they play e4 straight away. I'll have a look at one game by Gelfand. Hmm. Can't show the Gelfand game for some reason. Um, Sometimes I wish I was a bit better with my tech. How do I show it? Oh, there we go. This is the Gelfand game. Yeah, it's not showing the Gelfand game for some reason. I guess I can show it on. It's a little bit clumsy, but is that? There we go. No, it's still not showing. Oh no, it is. What am I doing? Okay, so this is the Gelfand game in 2008. Just gonna look at how Gelfand played this. So I played rook c1. He goes e4 straight away. I wonder if it's because in that game against Andrew, I wasn't actually quite sure where the rook belonged. So I wonder if the idea is we want to challenge the center and then we'll work out where the rooks go later, perhaps. So b takes. It's really interesting. So white just pushes up the pawns and then uses the bishop as a big pawn to control the center. So I'm getting confused with my screens. Okay, so it's very interesting. So yeah, the rooks have just stayed there the whole time. I also find that quite interesting. So he's happy to give up his bishop. So if takes, what happens there? Rook takes? Okay, and then the rook puts pressure on the queen. So the queen ducks away. Prophylaxis. Makes sense. You put in your knight on a very strong square, guarded by these pawns. Okay, so the bishop's gone, challenging the center. So Gelfand is happy just to give up a pawn. Not f5, wow. Okay. So you can't take because of the pin. You can take with the rook, but you get the bishop. It's interesting, like, this bishop doesn't look any good, but White's still happy to take it because his rook will be really active on the 7th rank. So why did he move his bishop back? Oh, just to target this pawn. So I'm just looking at this game that just played, looking at how Gelfand had played it so I can learn from him next time. So it's opposite colored bishops. So White's a bit more active, wins a pawn. I actually find these endgames really difficult. I find endgames challenging by itself, but rook and bishop versus rook and bishop, opposite colored bishops, I find it very hard to understand. It's kind of funny, this bishop, it's kind of just blocked out of the game. Like, the bishop can't go back in the game. It's basically black's like a piece down. Pretty funny. Okay, so basically, Gelfand played a really nice game. I feel like there's a lot I can learn from this. So I think the main thing I learned was, okay, we in these positions we don't need to move our rooks so early. We don't really know where they belong just yet. And I really like how, okay, so sometimes in these positions I do play e5 to attack the knight, but when I do that, I'm also a bit conscious about the bishop. It does block the bishop in, but I think it's okay because in some positions you can play knight e4, knight d6, and if they take the knight, this bishop becomes really powerful again. But I like how Gelfand, I mean, bishop d4 is it's probably a move I wouldn't have played, I don't think. So I'm trying to understand the idea behind it. Like, why did he play bishop d4? If you're watching from the chat, you can let me know what you think as well. Um, Can you see why White's played bishop d4? So bishop b2, I'm just trying to understand it. I think for me, I would have played something like rook d1. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see why White plays bishop d4. So if you're watching from home, you can have a go. Feel free to suggest some moves. Let me know why you think bishop d4 was played. At first, I didn't understand it. But I think Gelfand was thinking about what would Black play in this position. So, okay, so actually when Black played knight c5, he had a threat. Can you see what the threat was? So I think his threat was to play knight d3 and then attacking the bishop, and this knight is just really strong. So White momentarily stops Black from playing here because he attacks the knight, but then now White still needs to guard this threat. We can't really allow the knight from coming here, so he plays bishop d4, breaking the connection of the queen so that the knight can't come to d3 anymore, no longer supported by the queen. I think that's the idea. Okay, now I understand it. But why did Black retreat his knight? Seems very passive. But at the same time, this bishop's very bad on c8. It just can't develop. Which kind of happens in the Catalan type positions. Black's biggest struggle is to develop this bishop. So why did you play knight d7? What was White's threat here? I'm not sure, but was his threat something like bishop takes and then queen e4? Although, so I'm thinking bishop takes, queen e4, attacking the knight and the pawn perhaps? I'm not really sure, guys. Can you see anything? Not really sure, but okay, knight d7, good. And then I really like the next move here, c5. Just no hesitation, just pushes his pawns up the board. And I think it's a little rare to see a bishop just behind. I get a bit worried about my bishop being weak here, but he's just not worried about that. I think here his focus isn't on the bishop. Rather, it's these pawns and then putting a knight there. Very good, yeah, very good square for a knight here. Oh yeah, it's Chinese New Year, and it's a year. Sorry, it's not Chinese New Year. It's the year of the horse. So this was gifted to me from some close family friends. So you can see the power of the knight here on d6. Just to be clear, I don't, um, not really into these type of things, but yeah, culturally I am Chinese, so I do find it interesting. Okay, so f6. So I think this is also another lesson. Welcome, Dina. I'm just going through a game that I just played against a challenger just now. But yeah, if you want to challenge me, feel free to. I'm happy to take Blitz challenges if you want to play me in 3 minutes each or 5 minutes each with a bit of increment, 2 seconds increment. You can send me a challenge. So here, they say every pawn move creates a weakness. And I think Gelfand spots that immediately. So after f6, it weakens this pawn. And so he plays queen c4, just attacking it straight away. So yeah, in our games, when we see our opponents make pawn moves, just yeah, you can be alert to what weaknesses are created. So before this was definitely not a weakness; it was super strong. But just a simple little move like that weakens this square, and white latches onto it. This was nice, knight f5. So I'm not sure if I would have played that. I probably wouldn't have because I just didn't quite understand why white would want this bishop. It just looks so bad. But yeah, Gelfand is just um, what is it? What's the word? Transforming his advantage. So he gets rid of that powerful knight, and then now instead of a powerful knight, he's got a powerful rook. Make sense? Attack the pawn. And notice how white doesn't rush to take the pawn. He gets another piece out. I think it was probably this pawn was hanging. Yeah, white brings all his pieces into his game. So it's got the bishop, rook, queen, and rook. And I think the rest is just a matter of technique by Gelfand. Looks like his advantage went down a bit, but he never, I felt like he never, he was never worse. Like it's equal now. And I think, yeah, this is a challenging end game to play, but that was a really nice game. Okay, so if you want to challenge me, I'll happily accept challenges. Right. Does anyone want to play me online? If not, I will seek a challenge and play some people. If you want to play me, most welcome to. All right. While we're waiting, I'll play a game. Let's go 3-2. All right. So I lost a whole bunch of rating points this morning. I started the day around 2200. Um, I played in this tournament. Oh, someone sent me a challenge. I'll play you. So it's Andrew. So Andrew, I'll play you again after this game. Thanks for the challenge. Yeah, so I played in a tournament this morning, and um, yeah, so my chess has gone down a bit. I haven't played as much of normal chess recently, the last probably year or two. Been playing a lot of bug house chess, also known as transfer chess in Australia or doubles. Anyways, yeah, definitely felt yeah, but I mean my opponents were also really strong. Yeah, I got a rematch from Andrew, which I will play after this game. This looks terrifying. I don't really like it when I get attacked like that. So Borax, you asked me how you can challenge me on Lee Chess. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, I am God, sir. You can just click on my name and send me a challenge. Ideally, send me something not too long, like maybe 3 minutes and 2 seconds increment. Or if you want 5 minutes, that's fine too. Just so I can play other people as well. I think tonight will be a bit of a quiet night because My streamer badge isn't on Lee Chess at the moment. I think they just need to review some wording. Actually, after this game, I need a 2 minute break. I've just finished a ube latte, and so I just need to duck to the bathroom just very quickly. Yeah, I bought a new drink. Um, I enjoy drinking coffee, and they were also selling, um, is it ube? UBE, that drink. So it's just powder, and you mix it, and then I froth a bit of milk. Well, I'm a bit scared here. Um, all right, I better attack then. Thorax, so you can't find me? Welcome Yvonne to the stream. Thorax is telling me to take a break because the latte kick in because I'll be defeated. I've been defeated many times today. So this morning in that Thorax, what's happening? You can't. So you can't. Can you get into Lichess? You just need a Lichess account. Yeah. So this morning I played in a tournament with prize money. Um, didn't do that great, but you had the option of, so it was arena tournament, so you had the option of berserking, so which meant that you could start the game with half your time, so from 3 minutes to a minute 30, just like the time I've got on the clock. And then if you win the game, then you get, I think, an additional point. And I did try to berserk a fair bit, but it really backfired on me. Um, like I was streaming and I was telling people, all right, I better move quickly. And then I think somewhere in the middle, I just forgot that I didn't have a lot of time. Thanks, I am Godsir, for the instructions to help Thorax Borax out. All right, so I want to attack on the king side, so on the queen side, and it's coming this way for me. So let me think what black is trying to do. So he'll go here. Oh, great, I've got two challenges. So Andrew and Mohammed. So all right, let's just open up the B file. Just going for a subtle threat. Can you see what the threat is? Yeah, we've got a couple of people joining the stream, so that's really cool. Honestly, I wasn't expecting too many people because I think I don't have the I think that was probably not a good move. Just got knight b4, perhaps. I think I don't have the lead chess. You know how on the top left of the lead chess screen there's like the streamers? I think I'm not on that yet because I've only just set up my streamer account. Alright, good game, guys. I've got two challenges. So I've got Andrew and I think Mind of Whale. I just need to go to the bathroom. I just finished a latte. Um, so just can you just give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back and I'll play you guys. Just hold on tight. Hey guys, I'm back. So thorax, borax, I'm ready for you. I've gone to the bathroom. So um just checking. Yeah, you guys you can challenge me. I've got a couple of challenges now. So I'll play Andrew again first, and I'll play the others just because I did say I'll play Andrew. So last game against Andrew, Andrew was really piling up the pressure on me. It's quite lucky to get the draw. This line, um, I know there's bishop d3, bishop h3. I can't remember which one to play, but this bishop d3 looks fine. So I used to play the French defense as a kid. I think I didn't play. I didn't play it very well though. Going for a subtle threat there. Guys, thanks for the challenges. I'm not getting too many challenges. I did have three other challenges now, just the one. So if you're happy to wait, I will play you. The wait won't be too long. Yeah, thorax. It is a pretty nice, pretty epic pawn formation here. So again, another tight game against Andrew. Um, the last game we played, we didn't swap any pieces until quite far into the game. So Yeah, guys, I don't have too many challenges. I've got two other ones waiting for me, so I will get to you. So if you want to play me, send me a challenge. Not quite sure what to do here. The queen side's completely blocked. So just got a challenge just now. So I've got challenges from Mind of Whale, Dozer, and Mohammed. So yeah, guys, I will get to you. It shouldn't be too long. Oh wow, I just realized I'm quite. It's a bit awkward. This rook's just chilling there. You can't get into the game because the bishop can't move. I'm almost a rook down for the time being. Well, I guess it's not completely true. I could sacrifice my bishop, so I'm probably more like a bishop down. So I'm just trying to open the diagonal back for my bishop. I took that way just so there's some. Oh, okay. Someone's called it the Wall of China and the pawns, eh? Yeah, it's not uncommon that this happens in the French, having such a huge chain of pawns. But yeah, so in our first game, Andrew was really piling up the pressure on me. He was a pawn up at one stage. And probably had me. He had a pass pawn. I just got to be little bit careful with my queen and knight. So I mean, my knight can't move. Otherwise, oh no, it can. The knight's guarding it. So I played bishop f4 just so he can't push the pawn. But it's got 96. I'm really grateful for this pawn because if not, my king's in huge danger. So I guess I have to probably watch out for any potential sacks later. Yes, thorax, borax. Chess is pretty fun. Play queen here. Do I take? Is that mate? Yeah, can you spot the best move here for white stream? So white's got checkmate. Good game, Andrew. Thanks for the game. Yeah, that was fun. Enjoyed it. So next game we'll play Dozer. Yeah, thanks for the challenge, Dozer 23. I'm trying to play some different openings just to change things up a bit. Yeah, let me know if you've got any chess related questions. You can pop them in the YouTube live chat. I don't I'm not seeing the live chat as I play, but I do look at the live chat from time to time. So I've got a challenge from Mind of Whale. Happy to play you next. So just if you just want to wait for about 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes. Interesting. Bishop h6. The bishop g7 is, I guess, more what I was expecting. So I've just got another challenge from Mohammed. So yeah, I've only just got 2 challenges. So if you guys just want to wait around, I'll play you soon. Okay, so this I'm trying to work out what to do here. Oh, I just realized it's a bit tricky. It's kind of threatening some sort of a checkmate when my knight's here. So let's just push that knight away. Thorax, were you able to find me and challenge me? So I've got bishop takes pawn. Mind of Whale, I've got your challenge. Oh, Thorax, you're Dozer. Okay. Now I'm glad you could find me. So Whale of Wall Street, my FIDE rating is about 2000. I haven't played tournaments in a while though. Yeah, I was working really hard on my chess during COVID and a bit after that, and I was hoping to go back into competitions, but yeah, after I took a break, I just stopped. Um, yeah, I did play in a FIDE tournament probably was it last year or the year before, and I was a little bit rusty. Um, Actually, I played two FIDE tournaments, and then I haven't played since then. Uh, it's okay. It's okay, Doza. I dropped my queen this morning against in the online tournament that I played in, the take tournament with prize money. Oh, you misclicked it. Yeah, that happens. Guys, I'm curious. How did you guys find me? Was it just on YouTube? Because I didn't really expect that many people would find me here because I haven't set up the Lead Chess streamer flag yet. So I'm pleasantly surprised that we've got quite a few people watching the stream and challenging me. That's all good, Thorax. It's good to just play for fun. Ah, okay, so it was the algorithm. That's cool. I could have taken the pawn here. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Whale of Wall Street, that I randomly popped up. Yeah, yeah, I should. Thanks, Whale of Wall Street. Yeah, if you guys want to play me in future streams, you can subscribe to my channel just so when I do go live, you'll get a notification. What I'm planning to do is I do want to stream more and play on Lee Chess, and I want to play viewers. Um, so I've been making some YouTube videos, but I also want to play people. Um, but what I want to do is just whenever I'm free, I'll just go live on YouTube and accept challenges. Thanks for the tip, Whale of Wall Street. So, Mohammed, let's play. And I've got the challenge from you, the governor, and Andrew as well. And I think I had a challenge before from someone else. I can't remember who now, but you might not think you've gone. So, oh, Mind of Whale, of course. All right, Mind of Whale, if you're happy to wait, I'll play you next. Yeah, thanks for the game, Thorax. So I'm pretty new to the YouTube world. I started the channel, I think it was around middle of February, so it's been a little over. It's been nearly 2 months, not quite. So I just make some videos on. I usually go through games that I've played, but I also do some other things as well, like Bughouse Chess, which I play a lot of. I'm hoping to do some other content as well. So on the weekend, I interviewed a chess player who happens to be a state champion for Rubik's Cube. So I don't I don't do Rubik's cubing, but yeah, I interviewed him and yeah, asked him a couple of questions about the parallels between Rubik's cube and chess. It's probably still a while away until I can release that video. Yeah, need to do a fair bit of video editing there, which I'm not very good at. But yeah, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I hope to share my passion and enjoyment for the game, and as well as to give people tips to help them improve. So Whale of Wall Street, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes your request it comes and goes. Um, yeah, the governor. If you're happy to wait, I'll play you. I'm not that popular here, guys. I've only got at the moment. I've just got the 2 game request, and the governor you've packed. So I've got 3 game requests, guys. So there's definitely time for us to play. I'll probably play for another, I don't know, half an hour or so. All right, let's go for the. Should I go for the exchange sack? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, with the game requests, yeah, I don't know as well why it kind of comes and goes. All right, A4, that was a really good move. Very, very good move. Maybe I shouldn't have sacked the exchange. Oh well, I have to play with the position that I've got here. Very good move with a4. Is the bishop bounce idea? Actually, I don't mind that. Bishop check. I forgot that this pawn was on undefended. I think I'm in some pretty major challenge here. I think I'm in danger. Yeah, that exchange sack was definitely the wrong idea. Yeah, the governor, yeah, 3+2 was fine. Yeah, that's a pretty good time control. Thanks. I like your username, by the way. Guys, I'm in trouble here. What do you mean, Thorax, that I did the meme? Yeah, not like I'm really not liking my position. Alright, so I'm an exchange down, but um, I do have some active pieces. If I can somehow get my um, if I can somehow get my knight into the game, it might be okay. It's got this very good move. Oh dear. We've got two bishops against two rooks. Not good for me. Oh, don't know why he sacrificed the rook. Um, Obviously, I think I might still have some slim chance of potentially drawing this. I don't know. It's uncomfortable, but I think I was dead lost moments ago. So yeah, I'd take this position for sure. Um, Better move. I've got a passed H pawn. If I can get it up the board a bit, it might scare him a little bit. All right, I can't hold on to it, so I'll just try and use this one to distract him, and then I'll try and take these guys out if I can. Good game, Mohammed. Well played. Yeah, well of Wall Street. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Mohammed, I thought you played really well. Well played. Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate with the blunders. Yeah, I'm also a little bit rusty with my chess. Um, and I mean this in no disrespect to Mohammed or any of my opponents. I've been playing a lot of bughouse chess. So, so I've got two challenges. So Andrew and the governor. I think Whale of Wall Street, you had sent me one before. All right, Mind of Whale. I'll play you, and then I'll play the governor next. Is this another French? Oh, the French. All right, let's play something different. Okay, I'm out of book already. There's a bit of vibration in my headphones, so I'll stop the music. Okay, so we've got an IQP, isolated queen's pawn position. So I guess the general understanding is IQPs can be really dangerous. It's a very dynamic position. So if I can, um, basically, black will want to try to attack me, and I'm trying to put a blockade on d4. If I can last to the end game, then I should be better. But black might just want to attack me. So bishop e6, having a quick look at rook e6, don't think it works. Um, I'm a little worried of him pushing d4 at some point. I don't think he will just yet because he needs to castle. I feel like this bishop's misplaced here. Like it's not, doesn't belong there. Maybe on d3 is better. Um, okay. Bishop e3 is also an option. And I've got to stop yapping because I'm in time pressure now. Can I play bishop e3? Yep. So I want to just I want to control d4. Oh, it's 3-3 love, 3-0. Okay, all good. Thanks, Mind of Whale, for letting me know. Yeah, this was happening to me this morning when I was playing the online tournament for Take Take Take. Oh, okay. Lucky you had this move. Did not see that. So if you're watching and want to challenge me, most welcome to send me an invite. I've got a invite for a game from the governor. Yeah, so just the one at the moment. I'll be looking to play more. Oh, that's unfortunate, Mind of Whale. That's okay. Yeah, good game, Mind of Whale. Thanks for the tip with the time control. Otherwise, I would have lost on time. Good game. So I'll accept a challenge from the governor, and then I've got a challenge from Andrew, which I'm happy to play. I might see if there's any other challenges because I've played twice with Andrew. If none, then I will yeah play with Andrew. If you're so so we're playing against the governor. So yeah, I'm hoping to live stream more in the future. So if you want to play me, you can send me a challenge now, but if you want to play me in the future or if you want to watch, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that way, when I do go live, you'll be notified. So you'll see on my YouTube channel, I have talked about this opening. It's called the Two Nights Tango. I believe it's a fairly rare opening. Um, At the highest level, it is a little dubious. That's why we don't see people like, it's not played in the candidates, for example, or um, but there have been games played by Caruana and Pragananda as black when they were 25 and 2600. I think when Caruana was 2600 and when Prague was 2500. I'm guessing they probably played it um, as an option to play for a win as black. But yeah, on the channel, I went through an opening trap in this line. I um, did a video where I played a national master. I think he was about 2200 FIDE rated, and yeah, he wasn't aware of the the opening trap. So I released the video, and I think the title was something like Two Nights Tango, an opening trap that even experts overlook. And then I checked the Lichess database in that video, and surprisingly, quite a lot of people had fell into that trap. Anyways, so I released the video, and then I think it was the next day or the day after, I played someone else on Blitz online, and again they fell for the trap. So um, honestly, I wouldn't say that I don't think people fall for the trap all the time, but um, I was quite surprised that I had two people fall for that same trap in a short span of time. So if you're interested in learning about it, you can check out my video. I first learned about the opening in high school. We had a FIDE master coach, someone quite strong, around 2300 rated FIDE. He taught us that opening. He was learning it at the time, and I just got so fascinated by the opening for some reason. Oh, thanks, Swell of Wall Street, about my playstyle. Yeah, so I've got quite a positional playstyle, I would describe it as, which is interesting because you would think someone around my rating, so about 2000 FIDE, um, wouldn't really miss simple tactics, but I do actually sometimes, or sometimes I feel like it takes me a bit longer than other people with similar ratings to see certain tactics. So, for example, I might be in a tournament and I'll be staring at a position, and there's a really obvious tactic which I think probably most of you would see. Um, there's been times where I've been staring at the position and I'm really focused on the positional strategic elements, and I just overlook something simple. But I do see it at the end. So I'm hoping with my YouTube channel down the track, I'd love to show you my memorable games. So you know, Bobby Fischer has his book, the 60 memorable games. Um, so I'd love to show you a couple of my more memorable games. Hi, Stephen. Yes, we can play. You can send me an invite. Oh, I actually kind of overlooked that move. I was going to play knight takes, but if knight takes, white has a good move. Can you spot it on stream? So if I go knight takes, the bishop's hanging, so I have to go king takes bishop. So we're just swapping off pieces here. Um, so I thought this might be a good illustration. So we're equal in material, um, but who would you say is more comfortable in this position? Oh, thanks for the compliment, Wall of Wall Street. So here, white drops a pawn. So I guess what I was wanting to say was, in this particular position, black's pawn structure is really good. Um, and then white's pawn structure is a bit more scattered here. So in particular, these two pawns, so they can be weak. So here, so I do acknowledge white just overlooked um, the h3 pawn just now, but yeah, I think black's position was a bit more pleasant there. And the difference was just the pawn structure. So pawn structure is very important, particularly in endgame. So I'm gonna swap off, and so notice how these pawns are in light squares. So what I probably should have played first was a5 to what's the term? To I forget. You're basically stopping the pawns from moving forward because I want these pawns to be on light squares where my bishop will be able to attack them later. I don't know how I'm going to attack them just yet, but that doesn't matter. The bishop will be useful. So Wall of Wall Street, my chess goal right now is just to play for fun. I really enjoy playing Bug House. I want to make more videos for my YouTube channel. Um, I am open to playing in tournaments again, but just not yet. I feel like I'm not in the right mindset to play in tournaments just yet because I think when you play tournaments, you need to be um, yeah, you need to be ready for the losses. You need to work really hard on your chess. And right now, I'm more spending time, yeah, learning how to make YouTube videos, really. But yeah, I'd love to play in tournaments again when I'm in the right, when I've got the right energy and space to play. But yeah, I worked really hard on my chess during COVID and just after COVID. So I've got lots of, I worked really hard with a coach, and so I've got lots of um, opening ideas that I haven't used in games before, and I'd love to use them. Good game. Thanks for the game, the governor. That was fun. Thanks for the game. So someone just said I never want to play a title against a titled player with a developed king. Not quite sure what you mean there. But yeah, we need to make sure our king is safe. Stephen, so thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I think becoming candidate master is quite achievable, particularly so if you're um, a bit younger. So I've got a challenge from Lue. Um, I won't accept that one because that one's like 15 minutes each. You can send me an invite for a shorter time control, so 3 or 5 minutes each with 2 seconds increment. Yeah, thanks for the game, the governor. All right, so I've got an invite from Andrew, which I'm happy to play again. I just want to give someone else a chance for a game first. But if I might wait for just a minute, and if no more games, then I'll play you, Andrew. Can you give me a moment? I'm just gonna top up some water. Okay, all right, so I got a question from Stephen. What did I do to prepare? Do you mean improve? All right, so I've got an invite from Lue. So yeah, I'll play you, Lue. All right, good luck. It's my turn. All right, so I've played a few different openings today. E4, D4, C4. Let's play knight F3. Knight C6. So if you've just tuned in, yeah, welcome. I'll be looking to do more live streams in the future. So if you want to play me, you can play me today. Send me an invite for a game, for a Blitz game, and I'll accept. Otherwise, if you want to play in the future, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that way, if when I do go live, you'll be notified. And yeah, just looking at comments, so Whale of Wall Street, yes, everyone does have their weaknesses. That is true. I'll probably play a few more games. So far I've got an invite from Andrew, which I'm happy to play. Just seeing if there's any other players who want to play me before I accept that challenge. That's the only challenge that I've got at the moment. I think I had another one, but that disappeared. Okay, so we've played I've played the London system here. So I'm trying to work out what Black's idea is. I guess his idea may be to play e5 because it's got his knight on c6. So I can't stop that. But maybe I try to play for the center and get some space. So if he takes, then knight takes pawn, hitting the queen with tempo. Yeah, while I'm playing, if you've got any chess-related questions, you can pop them in the YouTube live chat, and I'll answer those. It's pretty bit found it pretty funny before. Had some people ask whether they could play me, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'd love to play you guys. And I wasn't really getting too many invites, so I could play everyone. But I'm thinking down the track, when my Lee Chess streamer flag gets put up, maybe I'll get more games. So I want to play knight e5, just attacking the queen. Considering queen b3 as well. I kind of like queen b3, attacking the pawn, and then it kind of gives me the option to play knight e5 as well, the next move. Just got a challenge from Genius. All of you guys have such exciting usernames. I've got mine's so bland, just my name. So a Riff Marin 1v1, sure. Happy to play you. If you haven't yet already, yeah, send me an invite, a challenge for a game. That's interesting. I notice in this game, so Black played knight c6. I'm sure I've seen the top players play like that occasionally, but I noticed quite a lot of people who are newer to chess, they play knight c6 in these pawn structures. Yeah, Black can also play an early c5 to challenge the center. So here, just trying to improve my piece, control the long diagonal. I guess it's probably looking at this square and maybe just keeping an eye on the e4 square as well. Yeah, welcome, Dina. It's good you've got a Lee Chess account. Yeah, I'll be doing my streaming more so on Lee Chess, particularly when I play when I accept challenges from you guys. It's just because on Lee Chess I can get the Lee Chess streamer flag. So hopefully next time I stream you'll see that. So you'll notice the way I play, I like to keep my pawns unmoved as much as I can. I like to play with my pieces. I'll try to develop my pieces first. Down the track, I will push these pawns up to get a pass pawn. But right now, I want to um, improve all my pieces first before pushing the pawns generally. So here I've just spot a tactic Rook takes knight. I've also spotted rook, queen takes rook as well. So I'm going to look at this one first. So queen takes rook, knight takes queen. I've got rook check, queen has to go back, rook takes queen, king takes rook, and I will be an exchange up. So I quite like that because that one is clean. Um, and just for good measure, so I do like that. I've also got rook takes knight, rook takes queen, rook takes queen, and I think the rook has to go back. Now that's even better because I'll have two rooks and a bishop versus rook and bishop. So that's really good. So I've got two good options, but I think this one is even stronger. So he can't take here because that will be checkmate. Hello, WCM Thou Chess. Welcome to the stream. So I was just having a quick look at my heart rate. You see it's 71 right now, 72. I was very excited earlier this week because I was playing Bug House. So if you don't know Bug House, it's a chess variant that I really enjoy playing. Um, he can pin me here. Oops. Anyways, and I did record the video, so I will be posting it up on YouTube later when I have the time. But I was really excited to play. I partnered with last year's Bug House World Champion. His username is No Chewy Candy. And anyways, I was playing with him, and I just didn't want to let him down. And my heart rate was very high. I wasn't looking at it all the time. I think it was in the 90s, maybe even at around 100 at one point. But I was so excited to play with him, so I was on the same team as him. That he was a massive help. Yeah, really supportive guy, which is a bit rare in Bug House. Yeah, Bug House culture can be a bit toxic, unfortunately. And I think that's just because you've got two people playing together as a team, different styles, different ways of playing. You both want to win. Um, and sometimes you guys can work out really well. Other times personalities can clash, and that's just the way it is. So I got a bit lucky before. Loic could have, yeah, Loic, if you look at the stream afterwards, you had a nice tactic here. I think it was some bishop c2 before when my queen was on b3, and um, you would have won the exchange. So thanks for the game, Loy. Yeah, thanks for playing. So genius, let's play. All right, I might, um, Andrew, I will play you. But if there's anyone else who wants to play, you can send me a challenge because I'll probably finish the stream soon, probably in the next 20 minutes or so. So I've just got an invite from CM Steve. Play the Caracan. I don't play the Caracan a lot, so it's an opening that I would love to learn how to play. I have looked at it a little bit in the past, but can't say I'm very familiar with it. I really like the idea of learning how to play it though. So looking at bishop g4, so I don't know the theory here. Bishop g4 seems logical to me because I think he has to develop his knight or bishop. I like the Caro-Kann, even though I don't know it well, because I like the pawn structure. It's just so solid. Yeah, I used to play the French defense when I was young, but in the French you had a bad bishop, but in the Caro-Kann you don't. Thanks for the invite, Louis, for a game. So White castle's queenside. So basically, Genius just wants to launch his pawn up the board and attack me. It's a little scary, gotta say. Um, placing up knight g4. He's got an invite from Julpers. Yeah, I think that's probably all I can take today. Okay, CM Steve, I'll try and squeeze you in. So we've got four more games, and I think we'll just have to call it a night after these four games, okay? So these will be Andrew, Loe, Jolpers, and CM Steve. Okay, so very interesting strategy from White. All right, let's keep calm. So when they attack you on the flank, you can play in the center to distract his forces. And when you open up the center, some pieces will get exchanged. Stephen, you sent me a challenge. I don't know which account you are, so I've got challenges from Julpers, Loe, and Andrew. So if you're one of those, that's good. I'm actually tossing up between bishop takes, queen takes knight. It seems very risky. Yeah, I don't have enough time to work it out. It didn't seem to make sense to me. It's kind of tempting though. Now this is tempting. Very tempting. So I think so if he takes king here. So in these positions, I haven't calculated everything. It's probably just a sense that at the least I probably have perpetual. So worst case scenario, I can probably get a draw. Um, but there's probably options for me to play on for more. So pawn takes bishop, queen takes king there, maybe some rook swing up the board perhaps. That looks fairly strong to me. Yeah, thanks, Stephen. CM Steve. Stephen, your CM Steve challenges disappeared. I got it before, and Julpers, I got your challenge. This is a really interesting game, by the way. Probably had some queen check actually, but yeah, I moved too quick. It's probably a good idea that I move quickly, having only 12 seconds. All right. so I don't get back ranked. I was tempted to play pawn here, but the knight settles down on d5, which could get annoying. Queen check, there's king back. Interesting. Oh, almost lost on time. Yeah, so notice how I like to keep my pawns like that. If I can. It just makes the endgame easier to play. Hoping for this. Good game. Genius, that was really fun. Thanks for the game. Alright, so I'll play Julpers. Haven't played you yet. Oh, Julpers, your challenge just disappeared. Alright, I'll play CM Steve first. So you guys will need to be the last one. So I've still got a challenge from Andrew, Luay, and Julpers. So I'll play you three, and that will be it for the night tonight. Mohammed, you asked me a question. Why not Bishop E6? I can't remember the game, unfortunately, now. So yeah, I'll be doing more live streams in the future. So if you want to play me or watch me play, you can follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So when I do go on live, you'll see that I go on live. But yeah, thanks for appreciate everyone just for watching tonight and playing. It's been a pretty good turnout. Initially, I wasn't sure how many people would be tuning in, and I think it's been quite a crowd. Even though the Lee Chess streamer tag thing hasn't been put up yet. So I'm playing my favorite Two Knights Tango. So I'd like to keep the dark squared bishop if I can. I don't like it being taken by the knight. Alright, I'm going to try and... Does that work at all? I mean, I've got knight here as well. That looks attractive. So the Two Knights Tango, the reason I play it is I find often it gives me lots of activity as black. So I've got really active pieces. Like admittedly there are ways for whites to contain black. Um, there's annoying lines for white, but I find that not many people know them. Even people my rating, it's quite rare where. Um, oh, thanks for subscribing, Mohammed. Arif Meren, I don't know who you are, so in terms of username, so I've got challenges from Andrew, Loy, and Julpers. If you're one of those three, then that's good. If you're not, then I haven't gotten your challenge. So white was going for e6, and I just pushed that pawn so my bishop can keep an eye on that square. I'm actually, Julpers, have we played yet? I can't remember now. I'm just trying to work out who I should play next. But I'll play all three of you. So I've got Andrew, Loy, and Julpers remaining, and that will be all the games for tonight. All right, genius. I just got your challenge. I'll see how we go. All right, thanks, Julpers. So couldn't I play e4 instead of queen d2? Oh, earlier instead of queen d7. Um, yeah, e4 looks quite strong, doesn't it? I actually didn't consider it, so yeah, it's good you pointed that out. It's a free knight here, unfortunately. I'm curious, if you're watching this video, have you come across the two knights tango much before? Because I played d4 as white, um, and I actually haven't come across it too much, even in online Blitz. Like, oh, there are people who play it, but it's pretty rare. I'm not claiming that it's like the best opening out there. Um, I mean, there's a reason why um, it's not played heaps. Yeah, thanks for the game, CM Steve. That was fun. All right, Julpers, let's go. Ah, nice. Julpers, I'm glad it got recommended. Yeah, I'm honestly very surprised that we have quite a few viewers tonight. So it's 9:52 where I am in Australia. All right, so this game has no increment, which is fine. It just means that I'll need to move a bit quicker. Now, if you've seen me stream before, you'll often know that I often say that, but I tend not to follow through on that. So I guess the idea is f4. Yeah, knight f3. Time kind of just flies when you're playing chess. I've already streamed for about almost 2 hours now. Um, Bishop e6, I guess. All right, so I don't have a lot of time, which is nothing new, but I am relatively comfortable with my position. I think White's position is fine as well. Bit concerned about my time though. I mean, I am feeling the pressure now. So I'm just trying to keep calm. Just trying to keep calm. I think I've feel. Oh, that's a very nice move. I think he's going for some attack. I don't see what exactly it is. Oh, I think his queen's coming this way, so I better dislodge the knight. Should I take it? I'll just take it. Putting pressure on this pawn. Oh, that was a blunder by me. Oops. 14 seconds and an exchange down. Oh, that was close. Thought I had some checkmate chances. Good game, Jilpers. Well played. I got outplayed. Well done. Okay, so I'll play Andrew. Andrew's been waiting for a long time, and then Lue will be my last game for tonight. Okay. I think last game Andrew played, was it E4, and we played a Sicilian? So this is the Jabava London. Been very popular in recent times. Oh, Jawpers, no, no, it's all good. Three, three, three love, 3-0 Blitz is fine. I'm just slow. Hey, Genius, we can play. So I'll play Lue and Genius tonight, and that will be it for today. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Um, yeah, make sure you do subscribe if you want to play me in future streams. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun tonight. Good challenging games. So I try to put my knights on good squares. Um, so it does seem like I've wasted a move, just gone back. But remember how I said about each pawn move creates weaknesses? So suddenly this square is a little bit soft. Like I'm not saying what white did was necessarily bad, but it just gives me a target, something to work with. The knight's done its job, so I could probably swing it somewhere else, but I don't really see where. So I'm gonna put some pressure on this pawn. Try to control the center. Just trying to control some space. So now I'm trying to invade here to target another weakness, but his Andrew's playing well. He's distracted me on the king side a little bit. So I just want to secure the knight a little bit more before I attack. Not attack, but now he's putting even more pressure on me. So that's good. Well played. So he's played well, Andrew. So my plan has gone. There's no point me going this way now. Maybe I can work with this square and this square, perhaps. Kind of missed that move. Yeah, I missed that move. Kind of a bit awkward, actually. Not too sure what to do. So I think White played really well this game with his activity. Andrew, I was worried about Rook takes f7 before. I'm not sure though. Right, better focus. I am open to bullet usually, just not today. I'm pretty tired now. Maybe next time. Oh, just blundered a queen. Good game, Andrew. You played really well. Gotta resign here. So yeah, Andrew put a lot of activity on the king side. Really distracted me from my attempts to play on the queen side. So well played. Let me just type in the chat. We'll be playing. I'll be going. I will be playing live again in the future. So alright, so Louis, a genius, I'm still happy to play with you if you want. You'll be my last game. So Louis, let's play. Yeah, Genius, you'll be my last game for tonight. Just going to stretch for a little bit. Okay, so e4, I'll play something different again, e5. Am I going to watch the candidates? I might have a quick look at it. I will have a quick look at it later. I probably won't watch a lot as I'm a bit tired. Okay. Hi, Miles. Knight g5. Take. If you've just tuned in, yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to play me in future challenges, just so you can get notified when I next decide to go online on YouTube Live to play you guys. I don't know this line. I feel like it seems a bit familiar to me. So queen takes pawn. I think there's some trappy lines. Queen takes pawn. I'm a bit worried. Alright, let's give that a go. I'm good, good, Miles. Um, okay. So I was born in Hong Kong, and then I moved to Australia when I was very young. So I'm Cantonese or Chinese. I'm sure I've seen this line. I just don't. I'm a bit hesitant because I could either just be. I might either just have a big advantage or there's something that I don't know here. Just got to be careful with some thing here. So I've got night check. So I guess I realized that this line is good for me. But yeah, guys, I've really enjoyed today. Been really fun playing with you all. Yeah, look forward to doing it again in the future. Right, at Cation. Oh wait, I could have gone queen check. That would have been mate. Genius, I'm still happy to play with you. I think the challenge disappeared for some. It might be glitching. But yeah, Genius, happy to play you, and then um, Cation. If you're still around, we can play a bullet game. If you're not, then we can play next time. Yeah, got your challenge, Genius. And that's checkmate. Good game, Loy. Thanks for playing. It's been fun playing with you tonight. Okay, so we've got Genius. I've just been told that we've had a big spike of subscribers from tonight's stream. So been told, I haven't checked, but been told that I've got 159 subscribers now. So thanks so much for supporting me. I think before the stream I had maybe 151 subscribers. So that's been a big jump. So yeah, appreciate your support. Hope to play with you more in the future. Hey Genius, I think I've not too sure what to do here. I don't know if I've misplayed it. the support means a lot for me because I did just start the YouTube channel about 7 weeks ago, so it's been relatively new. It has been quite a journey of learning how to do all the tech side of things as well. And I am feeling the tiredness of streaming. I really enjoy chess, but uh, I am feeling like getting a bit tired, so I'm going to go for a quick stretch. Okay. Okay, I know that this pawn structure is fine for black, even though I don't like having the isolated C pawn. Um, Maybe I can try to put pressure on that pawn, perhaps. I'm not quite sure, honestly. Let's put some bit of pressure on the knight on C3. Yeah, if you've got any questions about chess, you can pop them in the YouTube chat, live chat. So he's going for a bishop h6 tactic. So I better stop that. Discarding this pawn a bit more. Take the pawn. So he does get some counterplay, but I think that's okay. A pawn is a pawn. My idea was after rook here, sorry, rook there, take the, sorry. Okay, so it's going for the attack. Very interesting. It's a little scary, actually. It's a nice try, genius. Get some reinforcements. My idea was to take now, so we can put pressure on the bishop. I wasn't quite sure what to do with h4 instead of f4, but I was maybe putting my bishop back. I wasn't quite sure. Although I'm not even sure if bishop back did much. Let's go queen here. Yeah, it's amazing how quickly the 2 hours pass by. I'm due for another toilet break. I've had a lot of water. I've had a ube latte and then a cup of water. So I've got to take the bishop. I've just got to be careful of pawn check. There's no mate, I think, so it's safe to take the bishop. Okay, so I can take the pawn here. Because I'm up on pieces, I can try to swap. Thanks so much for the game, Genius. You did put some pressure on me when you attacked my king like that, so that was nice. Um, Thanks for the rematch offer. I won't accept it now. I'm just tired. I played for a long time, but I'm happy to play with you again next time. If you want, if next time I jump on to the YouTube live stream, I'm happy to play you and anyone else. I've had a lot of fun playing tonight. Thanks so much for turning up. Love to play you guys again next time. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, just so that when I do go on live, you can see that and then challenge me for a game. Until next time, remember to play with patience and finish with grace. Thanks for watching.